Hello everybody, and welcome back to some FTB Evolutions. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, not a whole lot has been done since last episode outside of just doing some mining. I made our way down here. We're wide negative 58, and I started off with some iron tools. I now have diamond tools. And I just started doing some mining. I've done some branch mining. We had the little cave right here. I made my way through it partially and lit it up. There is still some ores and stuff that I haven't got to, but that's taken care of. But we've mined here, there. We come back down here. This is where I started doing some longer mining. Went down this way, just trying to find some different biomes to mine in to see what I could find. And there's a couple things I have noticed. One, there's actually a quest about it in Oratech. About, is it this one? No. Oh, this one. Ore boulders. Oratech adds ore boulders throughout the overworld, containing a deep variety of ores surrounded by deep slate. Might want to keep track of these because seems to be something buried underneath. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I have noticed in random spots some serious ore deposits, like vein mining and getting a stack and a half of iron and stuff like that. So, something to watch. Also, we've got the infinity caves in here. I have not been down in here, but there is, where is it at? I thought that was where I left it at, so I knew where to go. Well, I thought it was right there. There is... Did I cover it up? Well, I thought there was an entrance to an infinity cave here. Okay, maybe. I don't remember. Was it back in here? Oh, it was back in here. And then down in there. Alright, that's where it's at. So, yeah, that's something, once we get a little bit of gear, we will go tackle together. But for the most part, it's just little spots like this that have kind of come off. We have found a fairly solid area to just mine in. Now, as far as what we have gotten from all of this, we go up top here. We need to get geared up anyway so we can go down there and deal with that guy. But if we look, I've got some stuff to start with. Now, redstone is still an issue. We don't have very much redstone. I have not come across much redstone. And also, even though I don't have fortune on our pickaxe, I have, with the mining, got all 4 of our fortunes with our skill points. So I am getting some extra stuff, which is great. I do have one more here. Oh, we had the thing with the grow in size here. And I couldn't figure it out how to get rid of it. It was being aggravating. If we go in here to the wild hunt, you can actually reset your skill points. You get all of them back and then can redo them how you want to. So if you make yourself big and you don't want to be big, you can do that. Alright, now, as far as what we're going to do today, one of the things that we were looking for, we've got a couple quests. backpack. I've made a backpack. Not only have I made a backpack, we have a diamond backpack. I went ahead and upgraded it all the way. Of course, getting your first diamonds. We've already got diamonds. General storage. Wait, there's more quests here. Oh, yeah. That's for the start of power. That's the power chapter. Unlocks it. We're good. Magic, food. We're not worried about that. That wants us just to make a dye. Basic tier upgrade and that. And sophisticated chest. I did upgrade our chest to the diamond chest. That can go in there. We got silk touch, efficiency, and unbreaking. We don't need silk touch. That comes out. That goes in there. Alright, so today, what are we going to do? Well, I want to make our way to the mining dimension. Traveler's Quest, we've got the Void Dimension, which you can't do. Infinity Caves, we can get that quest by just going down inside of it. End, Nether, Eternal Starlight, the mining dimension. This guy right here. We need diamonds and we need obsidian. And of course, we've not got anything as far as lava just yet. I have yet to find lava anywhere underground. But what I did find was, I just looked at the map. That's not our map. Our map. I looked around to see if I could find anything, and we've got this spot right here that has lava. It's not a very big lava field. I went over and looked at it just to see what it was. I didn't even have anything with me as far as a tank goes. So that's what I've got to do. I've got to make us a tank, and then we shall go fetch. We can make just our normal jumbo tank and get all of it, or the singularity tank holds 32 buckets. That's probably enough for what we're going to get out of this. I've got us a bucket. We'll take a bed with us. And I'll make my way over there. Alright, so we're over here. And like I said, it's not a very big thing of lava, but we should be able to at least do what we need to do. And if I can get to the mining dimension, I'm hoping that the mining is better there than it is here. But we'll be able to do, yeah, I'll be able to just do some mining. Plus, this will get us maybe even a start on some kind of lava generating power. I've got plenty of coal right now, but actually I probably could have made a bigger one of these and it'd been alright. But as far as lava goes, once we get to the nether, we can have all the lava we want. And that's 32 buckets. Back home we go. Alright, so I just now figured out I was going to do this the old-fashioned way. But to make obsidian, there is actually a block generator from Cobblegen Galore, which we can use to make obsidian. I ain't figured out the how yet, because I don't know anything about this. So we're going to do that. Stone generator. We can go from a stone. We could have just... Really? Gold. We could have just made the diamond instead of going through all that. I've got enough diamonds for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I guess just the same thing with any of them. These are all just different tiers of stuff. So let's place this down right here and... Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. Put it out, put it out, put it out. Alright, let's figure out something different here. We'll just go right here. And it's raining. We'll put that there. Let's put this here and... That's making cobblestone. I don't want cobblestone. Alright. Let's go here. Let's switch these to the other direction. Dirt. Excuse me. It's still cobblestone. Alright, I've got it figured out. So in order to make obsidian, we've got to have the obsidian underneath it, but we've also got, it consumes our lava. So that gives us our 8 that we need. It's a lot easier than having to sit and break it. And we've got our mining portal. Awesome. Also got another quest complete. Mining dimension, we got that. Let's go with a random tool. I thought there was something else I got. I guess not. Enchanted book with nothing good. Alright, so let us go have a look at the mining dimension. Looks like a good place to put it down. There we go. And I like this. I do. Now to figure out how far this goes down. Alright, so it looks like my question has been answered. I haven't gone all the way down here, but it does look like we go just like the overworld. But one thing I did come across that I haven't come across yet is this right here. Black quartz, which means we can get started with actually additions. Now, I have one more question about this area before I take off, and then I'll just start using this for mining instead of for mining world. And that is going to be our day-night cycle. The other question will be whether or not anything will actually spawn underground when we get into caves, but that is for another time because there's no caves right here where we went through. I've got to get all this to where I can get in and out of here pretty easily, because this right here is terrible. Let's get rid of that. And now it's just a waiting game. I want to see. It doesn't look like it does. Then my next question becomes solar power here. Alright, middle of the night. Still right at noon. Love it. Alright, so we don't really have a whole lot of time left in this episode, so I figured we would go out and do a little bit of exploring. One, I would like to go out and see what this is over here. Two, I want to go check out that house. So that's what we're going to do. And if this is anything bad, we're in trouble because I don't have much of a sword with us. So, we have glowstone in here, which is nice. Because I need some glowstone. A bunch of seeds. Let's kill the trees. Alright. I'm not seeing much in here other than just the glowstone. I got 3 pieces of glowstone. We'll get a few more than that. And then we'll go check out our house. That should take care of us for the time being. At least I know where I can come get some now. Alright, let's go check out our house, which is that direction. I see a glow squid under the water. And that's a zombie. And there's a zombie spawner. Now we've got us a spawner. Well rested. I'll take that. Let's try that. I will always take food. Soul siphoner. We'll take that. And I think that's really about all that I want. Oh, he's outside. Oh, our little cobblestone tower over here. I finally went to the bottom of, or went mining down. I mined down to where the cobblestone stopped, and the only thing I found was iron and a little bit of copper. That was it. Put all this stuff up. We'll see what we need out of that in a little bit. Let's look at our map. Let's see if there's anything else around here to go look at. And we can always go out just a little bit. We'll go off up this direction, see what we can find. Well, there is another one of those little underwater places. I'm just kind of going around the island here to see anything. I see another place where we can get a little bit of lava. That is probably either Ars Nouveau tree or a integrated dynamics tree. There's another one of those guys. That one's got a hole in the side of it. And we've got us a temple. And there's a weird looking spot right here. Let's go check that out. It's just another one of those balls. I'm pretty sure those are from actually additions. I remember coming across some of those places that actually had, you'd find some of the crystals in it. I did find something. I'm thinking maybe these are the little boulder thingies that they were talking about. I'm not sure, but we will definitely take all of this. And the diamonds went there. Nice little bit of 43 diamonds. What is... I have never seen one of those. Something different. But I still don't really see much. I see something here. Let's go up and check that out. It is time to sleep. I did make us a sleeping bag so we can sleep. I see that over there. So, I'm going to sleep. We'll head that way. Alright. I have no idea what this is other than a bridge. Have none. It doesn't look like there's anything around here. Okay. Well, that's that. Well, I have come across another structure, and I'm going to bet, judging from the looks of it, we're probably going to not want to go there just yet. But we know now. When have I ever done anything we're supposed to do? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We open the door and there's a mob. The lighthouse. Arrive at a lighthouse. There's plenty of books, which I'll take. I don't see nothing else. Some note blocks, a furnace. There's nothing in there. Not my diamonds. Take a map. Leather belt. We'll take that. We'll see what we can't do with that. And we've got... Oh, look at all the redstone. This lighthouse is no longer in service. Yeah. I guess we probably could have turned it on to have a look at it before I killed all the redstone, but... Oh, well. I'll take the redstone. There is another one of those cobblestone pillars. We're going to have to check that out eventually. Well, I don't know what I hit, what I didn't hit. We got two bridges there. I figure out we're pretty isolated right here, sort of. Everything we're on an island. Everything going up this way is there. We got land this way as far as we've been, but everything else we got to be able to cross water. So a better way of traveling we need quick. All right, I've come across something else. Don't know what it is just yet, but we're headed to it. I see chest. Ancient gateway. A ruined, warped portal. That's Ars Nouveau stuff. Source stone. We'll take all this stuff out of here. What does it say? Filled to the brim with unstable magic. Located structure. Good luck. We will definitely have to come back and check this out. To figure out what it is. Because I'm going to have some fun with Ars Nouveau. I really want to get into it a lot more than I have. Wrong button. Where are we at on our map? We're headed back around. So, unless I find something else interesting, I will be back when we get home. Another cobblestone pillar. Alright, so we're back home. I didn't find much. We've got some, Ars Nouveau stuff that we can just do that with. I'm not going to mess with that just yet. We do have a map that's 5,000 blocks away. Yeah, that's quite a bit away. We'll have to see about that at another time. We did get us a belt to research. Increases the maximum number of amulet slots by 1. Can we put it on? We did put it on. Each time any relic in the inventory gains experience, regardless of the method. 25% of that experience is also gained by the relic. So it doesn't look like we have to research this one like we did the other one. So yeah, we've got to that, and it's nighttime. It is time for bed, so it is time for us to say goodbye. Anyways, like I said, we figured out that we've got cobblestone pillars everywhere. I also have figured out we have got bees, at least the basic bees, all over the place. I've seen those, the ashy mining bees. There is I think a yellow carpenter bee up on that hill. We've got stuff everywhere as far as bees. I've seen them all over the place. So yeah, with that, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.